Close your eyes for a second. Deep inside you, beneath the layers of polite smiles, daily chores, and the numbing routine of your 9 to -5, there is something heavy, something ancient, something powerful. It is the giant that you have put to sleep because the world told you that being average was safe. But let me ask you, does safety feel like a cage? Does averages feel like a slow death? There is an old story about a king who received 2 magnificent falcons as a gift. One of them immediately soared into the clouds, a streak of lightning against the blue. But the other, it refused to move. It sat on its branch, day after day, clutching the wood as if its life depended on it. The king called every healer, every bird trainer in the land. They offered it the finest meat, they sang to it, they begged it to fly. Nothing. The bird remained a prisoner of its own branch. Finally, an old farmer was brought to the palace. He looked at the bird for 5 seconds. Then he walked to the tree and did something radical. He didn't talk to the bird. He didn't pray. He took an axe and cut the branch. What happened? The moment the branch fell, the falcon plummeted. For a heart-stopping second, it looked like it would crash, but then instinct took over. It felt the wind beneath its feathers. It felt the power in its chest, and it spread its wings. It didn't just fly, it dominated the sky. It was always a king of the air. It just needed someone to destroy its comfort. You are that falcon, and your branch is your comfort zone. It is the excuses you tell yourself. I am not ready. I don't have enough money. I'm not as talented as they are. These aren't truths. They are the ropes you've used to tie your own wings. This is the complacency that kills more dreams than failure ever will. To wake your inner giant, you must first embrace the concept of face over anti-fay. You are the king or queen of your internal empire. Most people live as subjects to their fears, slaves to their scrolling screens, and prisoners of other people's opinions. But a giant doesn't ask for permission to exist. A giant takes fey execution fey as its primary language. You don't need another motivation video. Motivation is a spark that dies in the wind. What you need is fey discipline fey. Discipline is the oxygen that keeps the fire burning when the wind turns into a hurricane. When you wake up and do the work you hate to get the life you love, you are shaking the giant awake. Think about the concept of fey momentum fey. Have you noticed how hard it is to push a stalled car? But once it's moving, even a child can keep it rolling. Your life is the car. The hardest part is the first 5 minutes. The first cold. The giant doesn't wake up all at once. It wakes up with every small act of fey resilience. Fey in the philosophy of fey stoicism. Fey, they teach us that the obstacle is the way. If you feel a block in your life, that block is exactly where the giant is hiding. You aren't avoiding the struggle. You are avoiding your own power. Every time you choose the hard path over the easy one, you are feeding the giant. Every time you speak your truth when your voice shakes, you are giving the giant eyes to see. Why have you been hiding? Because you're afraid that if you show your true strength, people won't like you. You're afraid of the responsibility that comes with being great. But listen to me. Playing small does not serve the world. There is no virtue in shrinking so that others won't feel insecure around you. You were born to manifest the glory that is within you. This is the phase and fey of action. Forget the outcome. Forget the applause. Focus entirely on the intensity of your effort. When you work with 100% of your being, the sleeping giant isn't a metaphor anymore. It becomes your reality. You become a force of nature. Stop waiting for the farmer to come and cut your branch. Take the axe yourself. Cut the ties to your old, small, safe version of yourself. The world doesn't need more people who are just getting by. The world needs giants. It needs people who have come alive. Your someday is a ghost. It doesn't exist. There is only now. There is only this breath. There is only the decision you are making in this very second. Will you go back to sleep? Or will you roar? Wake up, the sky is waiting for you.